Today sure turned out to be a real Monday, but it could have been a lot worse. A few days ago, we're wondering if that thing doesn't stay offshore, it could get nasty.
Yeah,
but it didn't really, just wet.
No, just wet, and I think we're going to be in decent shape the next couple of days. But look, we're at the point of the year where highs in the 30s is not unheard of. So I'm saying that.
As you say, we've been mostly easing into these changes
this is fine.
in the last
I mean, think about it. Like, I've been joking about raking leaves. The fact that you could do that outside and there's not snow on the ground or whatever this late in the year is not a given. Like, some of the years you can't do that. So, I got to teach my toddler to be more effective at putting the leaves actually in the bag. He's not great at that, but still plenty of time to work on it. Radar showing the last of the rain still hanging on over down East Maine. It's amazing how most of the state cleared out this morning, late morning, and it's just been down east that's consistently still seeing that rain. It should be out of here shortly. But man, it's taking its sweet time. The radar, the model showing that it takes until around 10 or 11 to kind of clear that out. After that, we clear out and temperatures drop down to freezing, and a lot of us drop down into the 20s overnight tonight. That sets us up for what's going to be a significantly cooler day tomorrow. Now, we trade the temperatures for the sun. It will be pretty bright, especially away from the mountains. But temperatures only in the middle of the day here in the mid-30s, upper 30s, probably is about as good as we're going to do in most spots. Most of us will not get to 40 in the mountains. We'll stay in the 20s, and it will be breezy as well, so it feels even chillier than the air temperature. Cold tomorrow night, 20s and teens uniformly all the way to the coast. And then Wednesday's a good-looking day, good travel day, which is a big one for a lot of people. But again, it's not that warm. Get to around 40 degrees. That's in the afternoon. Most of the day is spent in the 30s, obviously, and the mountains are probably around freezing. And we set up for what looks like a pretty nice day for Thanksgiving itself. Mixture of sun and clouds, but we should get to around 50 degrees, especially over western and southwestern Maine. So the upper level low is still there. It's just it cut off just far enough east-northeast to not be our problem, but to be Canada's problem, basically. The winds, though, will still be coming around that out of the northwest, so tomorrow and Wednesday will be breezy days. You'll notice that, but I think most people will trade that for the fact that it will be dry and quiet. Thanksgiving looks good. Next storm system moves in on Friday. That system on Friday could be a mixture of rain and snow, and not just the mountains. I think inland could mix over to some snow as well Friday night and into Saturday as this low kind of swirls around. Is it a big storm? Not really, but it could be the first, dusting or a little bit more possible from Lewiston to Augusta and points northwest. We'll obviously fine-tune that as we get a little closer. Could be a couple of inches in the mountains, which is good for them. Sugarloaf opened today, guys, and I love the first chair people, and they're really dedicated, but today they were really dedicated. It rained overnight. They sat out there. Had to get the first chair in there. Things improve after that. I'm into skiing. I'm not that into skiing, but good.
But the serious skiers have to be optimists.
Yes, and there's a bragging right situation that goes around with these resorts of having your picture. They take the picture, first chair. Yeah. It's like being king for a year, so I guess it's worth it.
But the real deal ain't here yet.
No, I'm not ready yet myself.
Thanks, Chief. We're back after this.